not very important, but we are going to use this room here to fight the next uh, enemies here. After I drop this tree here first, though. Alright, so then you see these ogres over here. Ogre, I should say. And then once we run down here, there will be a second ogre. Alright, so we're just going to let them attack. So the reason why I'm using the dagger is because the dagger does do a little more damage than the broken straight sword. Oh man, we're about to die already. Alright, let's run in here. Oh, my life was still healing me. Alright, so we're going to run in here into this room, and the reason why we're in here is because they cannot get us while we're inside of this room. They can't actually come in here. So this is actually a good thing for us. We're just gonna bait them to attack, and then we can go back out there and stab them twice. And do watch out, that guy in the back can hit you still, even though you are hitting through the other guy's body. 2 stabs and back up. Let him attack. We can try 2 stabs and back up. Oh, we don't want to do that. Alright, let him attack. Just rinse and repeat this. It's not all too difficult. Uh-oh. Didn't want to fall down here. That's alright. They won't go anywhere. They'll still be walking around here. Alright, so then they swap positions. I believe they swap positions. Let's see here. Go. Alright, so you need to watch out for that. This might take a bit of time, but and it's not all too much worth it if you don't really care about the items. But I'm just getting the items here just because I want to show you guys how to get basically as many items as possible through the first run of the game. Alright, so you take care of that one, and then we've got this second one here, which this one should always be dead too. Let's try and kill him here. There we go. Alright, so then you might be wondering what this coffin is over here. I am playing in patch 1.03, so if you go in here, I'm just going to show you what happens. There should be a something that tells you you've changed gender. This is the first time I'm actually testing this this coffin after the 1.03 patch. So let's see what happens here. But this coffin does change your gender. The nature of your being has changed. So I am a woman now, but we're actually just gonna change back. Just showing you guys what this coffin does. Before the 1.03 patch, which was a few days ago, I think, that coffin didn't have that that thing that tells you that something changed and stuff like that. You kind of just had to realize it yourself. We're actually going to take off our helm so we can see our beard. Oh, and it respawned everything, I think. Oh, and those ogres do not respawn, just so you know. So you don't have to worry about those ogres again. But after you do kill those ogres, you can run back. And I forgot to mention the names of these NPCs over here, which I will go through that once we get over here. So resting on a bonfire, you do have a few options already. Let's see. You have your travel, which is your quick travel to every single bonfire in the game. So I recommend you light as many bonfires as you can. you got your attune spells, which you do need 10 attunement to get your first attunement slot. And then you've got the burn option, which you can burn human effigies. It does say prevent invasions of most cooperation, but alright, yeah, it does say that, but it doesn't 100% block out invasions and stuff like that. So it's just you have a lower chance of getting invaded. That's all it is. So I recommend you do not use human FGs at all at bonfires, because they're quite rare to get per game and such like that. So human FGs will be very useful in the game. But then you got two other items other than human FG, which as we get them, I will talk about them. And you've got a item box, which in Dark Souls 1 we did not have the item box automatically. You do get this after right when you start the game. You do not have to purchase it. You do not have to do anything in Dark Souls 2. They give it to you right in the beginning of the game. So we're actually gonna throw all these items in the in here, because we don't even need to use them. We're not gonna even use them. We just throw our standard helm in there. Throw our imported gear up in there. 10 shards, you want to keep that. And yeah, that's basically how it is. I did lower my searching, so I don't have to search all too much to find items. But yeah, back to the Firekeeper house here. So this one here in the middle that actually speaks to you, this person's name is Shrowen. I believe it's Shrowen. This one is the most important Firekeeper out of the 3 Firekeepers here. And do note they are retired Firekeepers. This one, I don't remember this one's name specifically, but this one is either Moral or Grant. And this one is either Moral or Grant, one of the other. And then we've got Millibeth here, which she is the one that watches over the retired Firekeepers. But after you defeat the 2 ogres in things betwixt over there that we defeated earlier, you can talk to her and she will say that you've proven yourself, and she'll give you the Handmaiden's Ladle. And that's basically it. Alright, one thing that I will go through in this thing too is if you do kill these NPCs, what they will drop. So Millibeth does drop 3 FGs if you kill her. This girl drops nothing. This lady drops nothing. But the middle one here, which I do not recommend you kill her, the middle one, Shrowen here, does drop 6 human FGs. But you don't want to kill them anyways. Alright, so coming back here, now that we have our dagger, you can come through this hidden area here. See some footprints, which you might already figure out what we might be facing up here, since we fought it already. Alright, so then there's another ogre here. This one, you just want to fight it the exact same way as the other 2. It's just this time, you actually have to be a bit more careful, because you are in the open, and there isn't that wall that can block the ogre from not hitting you. So you just want to wait for him to attack, and then you come in for the attack. Just be careful. Alright, get in 2 stabs, and back up. Don't get you gotta be kind of patient with this guy. Don't try and hack and slash him. Dark Souls 2 is not a hack and slash game. Alright, so then after that, he will drop the Stone Ring, which the Stone Ring, additional reduction of enemy poise. So basically what it does is it makes enemy poise less. Basically, that was just another way of wording what whatever the description was of the ring. But it's actually pretty good. Haven't tested it all too much, but you know, lowering enemy poise is always good. Alright, so then after that, we're actually done here, and things betwixt. And we are done and things betwixt. So the next we're going to Majula. Let's run on up here. And one thing I want to do also note is I did have a few people say that 1 hour videos were a bit too long. So I will be kind of cutting them a little bit, not really cutting them, but and editing and stuff like that. I won't be editing out anything much probably, but what I mean is, now that we're at Majula and we finish things betwixt, I'm gonna end the video here. I believe we've gone through like 20 something minutes, like 25 minutes maybe of things betwixt. So yeah, that is part 1, or this is part 1 to my new walkthrough of Dark Souls 2. And I hope you guys actually enjoy this too, because I just wanted to make things better for you guys, from better than my first walkthrough through the game. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys all in the next video.